Hi, I'm Paul Harlyn. I'm course director for music production at Full Sail University. There's nothing that beats the experience of recording in a professional studio, like the ones the students get the opportunity to work with on campus here. But that doesn't mean that you can't get great sounds out of your own studio. Today, I'm going to give you some tips about building your own DIY recording environment. I've run a production studio for the last 3 decades, including my current home studio here in Celebration, Florida. One of the first things we associate with recording studios are acoustic panels, which are there to absorb sound and deaden the recording environment. If you don't have access to these panels, you may be able to use some of the items you already have at home to get the same results. For instance, a bookshelf can help reduce the early reflection echoes that occur when recording. Placing them in the corners can especially help with low-frequency absorption. Another thing people often think about when considering building a home studio is some kind of vocal booth. You often see these kinds of setups in closets or bathrooms. I prefer to use a portable vocal booth like this reflection filter. This kind of device is designed to record live vocals while reducing any ambient sounds, which is ideal for rooms that haven't been acoustically treated. You can find setups like this at your local music store or online. A setup like this has a few advantages. For one, it's portable, which gives you the flexibility to work in any kind of environment. What's also great about it is that your singer isn't closed off somewhere by themselves while recording. This improves communication and rapport between the engineer and talent, which can make a huge difference in a recording session. If you're engineering your own session, this enables you to easily maneuver between your computer and the microphone. And if moving between your computer and your microphone is still too much of a hassle, I recommend looking into some sort of remote device to improve your studio workflow. For instance, Apple has a free iPad app called Logic Remote, which works with Logic X. It allows Project Studio engineers and artists to control many parameters within Logic via Wi-Fi while away from the computer. You can operate basic transport controls like record, stop, and play, all the way to more advanced functions such as mixing your sessions or even tapping out beats on drum pads. If you don't own an iPad, there are other options. Cuneo is another device that I use to control transport and more in Logic and Ableton. Regardless of what DAW you're operating, there are many options out there to help make your recording process a little bit easier. These are just a few tips to get you started. Feel free to find your own methods and see what works best for you in your own home studio.